Good morning, my friends. I just wanted to give a plausible theory on how the President of the United States retains power. I erroneously assumed, apparently, that somehow he would win the Electoral College by votes, but it doesn't appear that he will do that. So there's a couple other ways he can retain power. Well, there's a few different ways. I'm going to give you a plausible theory on how he can do that. He files all these legal motions in all these contested states, and somehow he appeals to the Supreme Court. Now, in all likelihood, the margins that he's lost by votes will be so substantial that it's extremely unlikely the Supreme Court's going to just give him the, electoral college of those states because he just didn't get enough votes. And no matter how much fraud you may, even with the recounts and try to prove fraud, it's not going to be enough of a substantial amount of votes, in all likelihood, that the Supreme Court could come out and say, well, yeah, obviously, you have the majority of the votes in these states, so you should get the electoral votes. I don't believe the Supreme Court can help it. It's probably going to be so bad that there's just no way he can prove enough fraud to get the electoral votes of those states. So there is another legal way that the President of the United States can retain power. He can lose the popular vote. He can, cast so much doubt upon the vote in certain states that are contested that the Republicans simply elect electoral college votes for him in those states. And it goes to Congress. And apparently the Republicans have 26 electors, and the Democrats only have 22. So it's legally possible that the Republicans could just elect the president. They could just say, well, we're going to give you all these electoral votes because we think there was so much fraud that that's the right thing to do. 70 million people voted for you, and it would be extremely tumultuous decision to make, but it's possible. That would be the only way he's probably going to be able to do this. I don't believe the Supreme Court is just going to say, oh, well, you were down by thousands of votes in all these different states, but here you go. I don't think it's going to work like that. I think, they'll exhaust the court system first, and then as a last-ditch effort, they'll try to just have the Republicans assign the electors to him. And it's not ratified till December 14th, and the safe harbor date is December 8th. So this could drag out till the 8th. And then on the 8th, they have to vote. Okay, all these electoral votes go to this guy, and the other electoral votes went the other way, and then it's certified on the 14th of December. So this is going to drag out for a number of weeks. I've heard a preacher say, oh, somehow the military would, rise up on the side of the president. That's never going to happen. But if the Congress legally gives the electors to him, which is a legal measure. That's why we have an electoral college. It's so the popular vote doesn't win if they don't want it to. That's true. We're a republic. We're not a democracy. In a democracy, majority rules, popular vote would win. Boom, problem solved. Same rules in every state. Popular vote wins. It's a done deal. But they have the Electoral College so they can circumvent that. And it's highly probable that if that's the only way the president can retain power, then that's how he will do it. And that's what I expect will happen if all other means fail. So that's my opinion. And let's wait and see. It's going to be a few weeks before we know. Yeah, unless he just concedes and goes belly up and gives up. I doubt he will ever do that. So it's going to drag on for a number of weeks. And it's going to be quite a fight. But in the end, that's one way he can do it. And I think that's probably the only legal way he can. And I think that's what it will come to. Because he'll try every other way. It won't work. And even then, like maybe Congress says, no, that's just too much. We can't do that. Like that's never been done in American history. It's legal, but we're not going to do it. And then he just loses power. That's possible too. Well, we'll see. I don't expect that. I expect somehow he's going to win this. That's my theory. So let's just wait and see. God bless you.